So what was going on? You were inside Children's Hospital?
And we got a announcement over the PA system saying that there was an active shooter in the building on the 7th floor. And so they had us all to go to a room to, I guess, to be safe or whatever. We was in there for like about an hour and a half, and they just not letting us out.
So what are you thinking as you're inside and you hear that there's an active shooter?
I was just praying that he did not come where we was at, because I was scared. But I'm glad that nobody got hurt or whatever from the shooter, that is. It was scary.
Did you hear any shots fired?
No, I didn't.
And were you there with your son?
Yes, we were at the dental clinic.
And were you actually in Children's Hospital or in one of the other?
We were in the clinic.
And they said you could hear it on the speaker?
Yeah, they said that it was an active shooter inside the building. We had to go take shelter.
Did they tell you where to go, or did you have to find it on your own?
No, they told us where to go. Yeah. They made sure the kids were calmed down because they were screaming because they knew what was going on. So.
Because you can hear it on the speaker.
Yeah, because they made the announcement. We didn't hear any gunshots or anything.
No, but you can hear that somehow there's an active shooter.
Yeah.
And so while you were waiting, I mean, how many people were in this room?
It was the whole little dental clinic was. It was, I don't know a number, but it was a lot of us.
And so were they trying to keep you calm? Were they trying to talk to you?
Yes, they was keeping the kids calm, and they were feeding them, giving them snacks. So they made sure that everybody was comfortable.
And then when you got out, did they escort you out, or you were able to leave?
We were able to leave. They just told us don't go to the go through the main hospital entrance.
So there you have it. Demetria is telling us her experience from being inside the clinic. She was not inside the hospital, but we did talk to a guy just a few minutes ago whose name was Wiley, who was coming out of Children's Hospital. He had a grandson who was up on the 5th floor, was coming out for what he described as a cigarette break, saw all these police officers arriving on the scene, wanted to know what was going on, wasn't able to get back in the building because at that time they were trying to lock down Children's Hospital. So for this moment, when there was an active shooter or concern of a shooter on the 7th floor, lots of concern here at the hospital, not only at the hospital, Vinny, but also at the clinic and the surrounding areas. But I can tell you, having been here on the scene right now for the last half hour, things have really calmed down, but I'm sure they're still trying to figure out things about what happened inside.
All right, now Charles Benson live there outside the clinics building at Children's Hospital of Wisconsin.